There we are. What is up, everybody? How is it going? Risen Guy here, coming at you with this is session 23 of the Strife of Aradiel. Of course, we're going on a 3-week streak here. The whole crew, everybody is here tonight, so that's awesome. And we already got, look at this golden kappa train going on here. Thank you all so much. Let me roll through real quick and give our shout outs. Thank you, Plam. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see, where's the one at the top? It's hiding from me.
You don't have to do that one. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Otto.
Plam,
Yeah,
Rachel, J-Jock. Where you at? I saw the other one there. I'm not gonna miss it. Yeah, Otto. And then another 100 bits. We appreciate it so much. We know we all try to put it all to good use. Yeah, so we are gonna kick back into the game, as you guys could see from the background a minute ago. We got a certain kind of vibe going on here tonight, so let's go ahead and get the crew in. What is up, everybody? Look at that. Ooh. Surely this doesn't imply anything ominous.
The DM would never do anything ominous to us.
Never.
We're going
As
down.
always, your guys' favorite group of adventurers here are perfectly safe. They're never in any real danger, y'all. But why don't we change this tone up here and get into our vibe?
Oh my god, Clem. I'm so sorry, Torin.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
I'm sure that won't have any consequences.
Well, 100% will. Story's
Immediate
gonna do
chaos.
something bad.
Torin never messes anything up.
Because he can't resist the chance to mess with something.
You know what? I won't even use a luck point for that. I'll actually take that off the chin.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, we're gonna see.
Making it like a man.
We're gonna see what it is. I'm like, oh, I don't know about this now. All right. So last we had left off, our group of adventurers, along with some new companions from Glenford, some commoners there, headed off towards a cursed creek. Place just known for very unfortunate things, and they have a decanter full of pure water with them, which they are to deliver to the lake, pour, refill, and bring back, thus holding the curse at bay for another year. Along the way, they've stopped at a little shack here, a little hut, where an old man did his best to provide some warning. But of course, our adventurers are rather stubborn. They settled in for the night, set up camp outside of his hut there, enjoying some stew along with him. Not far off ahead, a bridge leads off into the very outskirts of Carnelian Creek. And, alright, fellas, take it away. What would y'all like to do?
Is it the next morning?
It is the next morning. You all took some time to rest. The rain, it's still coming in. It's not, wouldn't quite call it a drizzle, but it's not pouring down, so it's enough that it kind of rolls off your oiled jackets and everything.
Is the old guy in the hut still over there?
So this early morning, as you guys arise, there is already a little puff of smoke coming out. It's very thin kind of chimney that he has. Little, not less of a chimney, more of just a kind of a exhaust on the little shack there with some smoke coming out of it. Him sitting out on his porch, already lighting up his morning tobacco.
Do a quick workout. Got my 10-foot pole with a stack of books on one side and a couple of water skins on the other side, and standing military presses, all that stuff.
All right, let me get an athletics check for you.
Sure. Roll a straight one this time, and that would be a 4.
4. All right. So out here, just kind of out there, lifting. It's very mucky out there. The ground is really kind of loose and everything, so it's kind of hard to get a good balance push, and at the same time, just very cold out there, makes your bones and the very joints ache a little bit. So after a little bit, you kind of figure out, oh, this isn't one of the best conditions for the workout routine.
Fair.
Well, and then we have Rachel coming in with a advantage for touring. So she saved you the luck points. She went ahead and balanced you back out.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a
That's the
normal
new
roll.
that's the new meta in the chat there. Just them battling it out and trying to see who can fuck who over the most. All right.
Oh man, it's raining. I mean, we're going to get soaked again.
I just rolled a nat 1 for my port and die, by the way.
Oh
Did you
no.
give that to somebody else? Sir?
That's good.
Yes, this is good.
What's the plan, guys? Are we going to walk in the rain?
A little bit of rain never hurt nobody.
I guess so.
Anyone know how far away we are from the creek?
Not entirely sure.
The companions that you all have been moving with and everything, they are gathering up themselves. The big kind of more brawny fella over there, helping out the more flirtatious woman, gather up her tent and everything and pack it into his bag. And we got a weather change there, so the rain doesn't let up entirely. Actually, in fact, it intensifies. Storm,
Excellent.
winds starting to push harder and harder. The trees overhead shaking more and more as the clouds just kind of spiral at different points.
I mean, why do I say anything really? I'm going to
Oh no.
keep my mouth shouted today, and that's it. If you want something from me, just look at. Hey, old man. Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Do you know if it's going to stop raining?
The rain? Well, it doesn't start raining out here for sometimes weeks, months. And to be fair, when it's not raining, it's storming. One more reason you shouldn't go that way. Don't go that way.
So are we going that way, guys?
I
Yeah,
don't think we have too much of a choice.
Yeah, over breakfast, I'd like to pick the. I think we all should pick the brains a little bit of the townsfolk, see if they know anything, even just rumors about one, how far away this creek is, and two, maybe some stories about things, creatures or whatever things that we might be facing. Give us a little bit of intel ahead of time over breakfast.
Okay. So, over there at this point, the redheaded woman, she's unpacked. She has a neat little thing of supplies that she brought with her, including about a half dozen thick little eggs that she helps to fry up and everything, and the rest of them all gather some wood. Pretty efficient. You know, they definitely know how to survive out here and what to be ready for. Over the breakfast there, they're all sitting around. Rain's still coming down, but they've kind of got their tents halfway set up in a little circle, kind of layering over each other at the top. And who are you talking to? Who are you asking? They're kind of just all quietly kind of looking down at their plates, eating.
Yeah, probably first Olette. She seems to be the most, one of the more responsible ones.
Yes, did you have a question?
It would be pretty handy for us to know, for us all to know what we might be walking into. Does your city have any stories or any facts, maybe, about what we might encounter there? What dangers we may face?
Well, not anything specific exactly, just random mumblings that those who have gone before sometime come back shouting. Some of them just, they say it watches you. There was one that was sent there. He was different than most of us who go. You see, well, it's not really a spoken rule or anything, but they tend to send, let's just say, underachievers from the local towns. Kind of a calling, if you will. If you return, then it's considered an achievement in and of itself, but if not, then it's kind of figured no real loss. But a few years back, something a little unusual. It was actually a volunteer, a young knight, plenty capable. He went along, and while he did return, it was only him, and he was half mad by then. And he just kept saying, it just keeps coming back. It just keeps coming back over and over, but still, despite all that, hanging from his chest plate there was the decanter. He did his job, but he was never quite the same. Did you have any other questions?
Has there ever been a year where the whole group has failed to return?
Oh, indeed. It has happened. And it's a most treacherous year indeed. Whenever that does happen, the curse tends to spread a little. It didn't even used to be this far out. When I was a girl, you could venture further in there. There were camps and all sorts of things that had been built in those areas, but they're not safe anymore. What's worse is even the places that aren't under the direct thumb of the curse, crops still come up bad, spoiled, nearly uneatable. But still, we endure. Although it is a most treacherous time because it means someone has to go and claim new water for the next ritual. When that happens, they tend to send full battalions in there. Even then, you'd be lucky if a squad or two returns. But that doesn't happen too often, not since I was a child.
About how far away are we from the creek, from this place we need to go? Best guess.
Once we cross that bridge there, we're in kind of the outer reaches, places it spread to. About a half day's journey in is, as it's been described, a sort of wall of thorns we'll need to pass through. And once inside, that's where we'll find the heart of the creek. And that's where we need to pour the waters, retrieve the new waters, and surely return home safe and sound, I'm sure.
Well, once we reach, I'll say loudly for the group to hear. Once we reach that wall of thorns, let's stop to strategize a bit.
What's there to strategize about? We'll go in there, pour the water out, we'll fill it up. I never understood why this was such a big deal anyways. I've got fists, big ones, scared of a little water, and creepy winds. Lots of birds always looking at you.
The last question I have is turning to Ira after you sat down after getting some more breakfast. Hey, Ira, have you heard about any of these natural curses before? I know we have the story about this one being established after the Lord of Glenfirth, the old Lord of Glenfirth and Ragnar Greenhand having a tussle. But maybe you have insight on how this curse might be lifted, if it is indeed natural.
Would I have insight on that, Resident, or would I assume I would need more information before making any attempt?
Give me remind me real quick, your old tribe and everything, what region did we establish that was in?
Let me look at the map again. Sorry, that was over in. Or it should be Discord. It was. Why can't I find the map? Sorry, I'm having trouble here.
No worries.
It was near the forest, near Var Hollow.
Okay, so further up north. All right. So give me a history check.
History check, okay. That is a 16.
16. So, in your studies, what you did learn of curses, you even had some experience, earlier on in your adventuring career with your group here. This is something entirely unnatural. You have read of druids who have gone into this region hoping to break this curse, but don't recall many details, simply that those druids did not return.
It's very unnatural. Many have come before us attempting to break the curse. None have succeeded so far, and even less have been heard from again. So
It's really just interesting that so much we've heard about Ragnar Greenhand up to this point has portrayed him as a hero of the people and a slayer of beasts and the protector of the realm, until now when he was betrayed by a lord, probably for very selfish means. But this is the first time we've heard him curse the lands, or maybe not have an altruistic reason for his actions.
I mean, didn't Prince Aradiel even say that the majority of what we know about Ragnar isn't exactly true?
You're right.
all embellished to make him seem better, so mayhaps. Not the forehead.
Oh yes, the forehead. That's
Well, I have no other questions. If anyone else has anything to do before we go, start packing up.
Yeah, I'm all set for it.
So with that, everybody gathers their things back up and gets them all in your bags and everything. And it's moving on as you guys walk past. The old man still sits on his porch there, just rocking back and forth. Watch you all go by, but He heeds no further warning. He sits there quietly smoking, just rocking back and forth, watching you pass. Overhead somewhere, the loud sound of a crow echoes through the valley there. You guys reach the edge of the bridge. The bridge itself goes across maybe a good 50 feet or so. It curves over at the bottom. Stream floods past fast beneath it. You guys cross the bridge.
Yeah, I'm stepping up first to cross it.
I'll also stand next or step up next to Finvar and bamf out my sky blue owl and have him scout ahead about 100 feet ahead of us as we travel.
And as you all get moving forward and start stepping over the bridge, and the owl flies off forward, soon enough it lets out a massive squawk there as, without warning, the trees on both sides of the bridge just explode with motion. Suddenly, a massive flock of raven tears out from the branches all at once, flooding past your owl there, kind of spinning it up as it moves past, swirls around, dozens of them, wings hammering at the air and shrieking as they surge directly through your group, suddenly flying over the bridge, all past you all. Some of them bouncing off you and catch themselves and flying off and keeping on moving until the flock flies onward, hits around the corner of the horizon, and gets lost back in the trees. You guys step over. Once you reach the other side, as soon as your foot kind of steps foot in that soil there, it's this sudden feeling of being watched. What are you guys doing?
This place is cursed.
You guys feel it? I mean, we have to watch our backs here. Don't trust these people. They need to survive us, okay? That's the top priority.
But we do need them to lead the way.
Yeah. They're going to
Darling,
be
you do know we can hear you, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, go ahead, please.
At this point, I'd like to send my raven that's been sitting on my staff with me back about 100 feet to see if anybody's tailing us at this point.
Back behind you, it flies overhead, circles it back up in the sky there. No sound, it kind of just keeps hovering around the area there. Gives no signs of anything, and noticing anything.
Okay.
All right, I say we get moving. No time like the present. And with that, the big fella goes marching offwards.
Jackson?
Ooh. Yeah.
We're counting on you.
Oh, you can count on us. Yeah. He gets marching onwards, and a second later, fellow Samuel walks forward, and I've got to be perfectly honest, I have a very bad feeling about this, but to glory, as they say? Yes? No? Okay. And he just gets walking onwards as well. One by one, they pass the group, marching onward, following behind Jackson. Is your group staying kind of in the back? You guys pushing forward with them?
I'm following them near. I mean, I don't want them to die either. I want them to lead the way, but to separate us from us a bit, and that's it. Like 20 feet or 30.
Okay. Staying back a little bit. Alright, so, marching further into this area here, as you guys are passing by, still this distinct feeling of eyes constantly on you. Not too much sound except for the rain that continues to beat down, but the barren trees kind of breaks it up, so it's this constant mist that's just everywhere. It's almost halfway swimming as you walk. Every now and then a random call. As you're moving, you occasionally see different structures off in the distance. At one point you see, looks like some little cabins. Further up, something that looks like some kind of a camping area. Little small huts and everything all built around a little, kind of a little section, little, more of a pond than any kind of a, creek or lake or anything. On like this, you all march for good nearly 2 hours there before Ashley slips on one of the little piece of road there that kind of dips in, gives way, and slides off. Oh no, and she limps over. The big fella Jackson kind of grabs hold of her and brings her over to a little sideways log that lies there and sits her down. Oh no, I just got these. Looks down at her boots with a broken heel on there. Isn't that just figure? Oh, and I think I might have twisted something. Oh, I think I'll be okay, but can we rest for a moment?
I fear that we cannot stop here.
I mean, I can't just keep walking on it. We have to stop somewhere. What's the difference between
Well,
here and there? Oh,
Someone will carry you out. I mean, if we stop here, maybe ambushed or something. I mean, we have to keep moving forward.
listen, I think you can give me 5 minutes to sit here and rub my ankle for a second, okay? It's not gonna kill you, is it?
It could.
Yeah, exactly.
It probably could.
Oh. Fine, just give me a moment. Let me at least try to fix this, or I'm not supposed to walk. You're not gonna carry me. I'm not some piece of meat, you big bastard. She
Hey,
starts
I'm not
grabbing,
that big,
she's-
okay?
Let me get from everybody a perception check.
Am I able to give myself guidance for this before I roll?
No, not on this, because it's nothing to
Okay.
prepare for. It's kind of
I
either
wanted.
catch it or you
That's
don't.
why I wanted to ask. Oh, great! 10.
I don't see shit.
15.
14.
11.
Alright, so as everyone kind of slows there to a momentary stop, dealing with Ashley as she's going on and you know, kind of bickering back and forth with Finbar. Torin, your eyes drift between two different cypress trees, about 100 feet or so off the trail. And for just a second, you see a tall shape standing there. Far too tall to be a person. It isn't moving. It's just there.
It's a skinwalker.
You blink, and it's gone.
Yeah, there is something out there. And it is not human.
Okay, Ashley, I'm not stopping. And I'm going to grab her like a chunk of potatoes, I mean a sack.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay. $16.
16. And she is swinging away. Oh, knock it off! No, stop it! This is so unladylike, as you grab her and toss her over your shoulder, and she is kicking everything, but a couple of feet over there, the big fella, that's what I would have done too. Good job, yeah.
But you didn't. Come on. Keep moving forward.
Could I, if I walk in the middle of the group, could I cast Pass Without Trace on everybody to give us maybe a stealth element?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I'll do that. So that's just a +10 to everybody's stealth checks if we should choose to do the stealthy at this point.
All right. So as you all are walking there, and the whole way that you guys are walking, as you guys get stepping offwards, she is still kicking and hollering and everything like that over your shoulder there. And about 5 minutes walking like that before Olette steps up behind you and smacks Ashley right across the cheek there. Stop it! What are you doing? I know. Listen, you little twit. I get it. I know that you don't know how to be serious, but this is very serious. Okay? We can do this. We can get through here. We can get it done, and then everything's better for everyone involved. Okay? Back home, and then our lives are better. Your lives are better. You know? It'll be good. But if you keep behaving like this, you're gonna get yourself and everyone along with you killed. You little... Shut up! Now he's gonna put you down. And that way you have no reason to kick and scream, and you're going to be quiet, walk with us, and then maybe, when the time comes, they'll make sure that you get home safe. Yes? Fine. Just put me down. I'll be quiet, I'll behave, I'll be good. And let's get this done.
I'm putting her down, like a lady. Between my knee.
She goes down, gets back to her feet, gets up and fixes herself. Well, if I'm being honest, that wasn't entirely bad. She gives you a little pat on the chest there, Finbar, and turns back and starts walking. You all...
I hate woman.
As you all continue walking further still, more cabins, more little sites and everything. Something that looks like at one point might have been some kind of a mill. See a farm here or there, a random boat dock on a little stream heading inwards. And then you all reach what almost looks like a wall of thorns. As you've approached, the trees have gotten all thicker and thicker and packed more and more together, and now just this wall of thorns that goes up into the fog to where you can't even quite see the top of it lies before you. At certain intervals along the way, you can see little openings that lead inwards. What do you all do?
Let's take 10 minutes. Need a 10-minute rest.
You guys can see at the side as you're taking a minute there and gathering up over there. One of your compatriots there, Samuel, is over there. Deep breaths, hyperventilating. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is happening. This is really happening. Okay. What are you all doing?
I'd like to cast, it'll take 10 minutes, but I'd like to cast Clairvoyance. I'll say, gents, I need 10 minutes. I'm going to scout ahead with an arcane eye, see if I can get the lay of the land beyond the wall of thorns here. I'll let you know in 10 minutes what I see.
I'll cover you. So anything ambush us.
Is anybody do anything in particular while he is casting that spell?
I am. I will be also casting a couple spells. I'm gonna do Mage Armor on myself, and I will also do Armor of Agathis. Which gives me 15 temp hit points. And then I will cast my the Magical Cunning to get back my spell slot.
All right. And with that, as you're over there casting the spell, the rest of you are sitting around there, and a little familiar spark starts to light up. Little line of silver as it poofs into reality there. Little silver fae who flies up, looks around real quick, and then looks at the group, and then stops for a second, and then loses that normal jovial smile there. And it drops down. It's still flying, but even the wings seem to be moving a little bit slower. And he's looking around the swamp there. It starts just pantomiming at you. Just
I do okay. Winged fella.
Bad curse?
Why? I mean, why? Why is it here? Why is it not attacking us? Why is it doing? I mean, this is so strange. I don't like this place. I mean, I would hope that she blinded me, but this is, I don't know. Do you need help from us? Hey, little fairy, I'm talking to you. Me? You going there? Out of here.
Using common sign language?
at this point, no, he's just kind of just making
Hilarious.
gestures out there. It's a very poorly trained umpire.
We're playing charades at this point.
I'm gonna sign language at it, asking what it's trying to say, to see if it knows how to sign language.
Let's see for a second.
Okay, I don't think it knows.
Still looking around. At this point, it flies over and kind of sits on Torin's shoulder there for a second. Gets real close.
It wants you to kill it, I think.
Sorry, he's basically saying, please end it.
Please end.
I didn't understand any of the other thing, but that I did
That
understand.
was pretty obvious, yeah.
So it's on my shoulder and it's facing like it's like here.
Yeah, it's like right here, like just.
Okay. Flick it off.
You guys hear this tiny little, very distant, very faint, mostly hidden by the rain.
You didn't hit it hard enough, Torin.
You're making her suffer. You have to end it, not to make it suffer more.
Remember the words of KB7.
It
Don't worry,
flies.
I'll do it.
It flies back over there, lands on your other shoulder, Torin. Looks at you, gives you a nasty little grimace, and then as quickly as it can, pulls up its little skirt, drops down. It just starts pissing on your shoulder. And it looks like watery silver paint just kind of getting dumped on the shoulder there, just pouring it down.
Yeah, now it's getting shot.
Did you fire on it?
Yeah.
As you draw the weapon there, slide it up, it looks at it, it's still squatting, it looks at it and lets go. It, right as the bullet just blows it away over the shoulder there. As it does, it goes backwards, just a whole explosion of silver coins that rain down across the floor. And with that, you all are going to get, let's see, 6,100 gold.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
Oh, that's a lot.
No, gold.
No, gold.
Yeah. Gold.
And hey, Plem, let us get a D20 there.
That's 1220 for everybody.
Yeah, let's see if y'all getting 1 or 2 magic items here.
I'm rolled a 1.
Roll a 1. Y'all getting 1 magic item here. I'm using my bad dice.
12, 20, silver. And the economy is ruined once again.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get 20k somehow.
So
Just here, 20k gold.
Yeah, 20k gold.
Damn.
along with the silver there puffs out a little potion bottle. It's not very big. It's small, kind of a long stem with a big round bottom there. And printed on it, it just looks like a big foot. The liquid inside is yellow.
Jasper? I have no idea what this thing is.
Casting, but afterward.
All right, here's the ritual
All right.
casting.
And so
the bag.
with that, as a whole thing happened over your shoulder there, but still focusing on your spell as it lights up, and you're doing clairvoyance. So go ahead, the spell activates.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually have it appear on the other side of the wall, and it lasts for up to 10 minutes if I concentrate on it, and it's got a range of 1 mile.
Okay.
And I
So-
can either see or hear it through it, and I'm going to choose to see through it.
All right. And you're just sending it into.
Yeah,
Into
send
the
it on the
area
other
there?
side. On the other side of the wall, and into what I think might be where the creek might be.
So, as it floats through there, silently moving along down that pathway, the thorns are long. It's tunnels, almost just a kind of an intersecting maze. Every so often it runs into another group of it and splits off into multiple other paths. And then eventually, as you keep moving forward in that same direction, when it finally breaks away, thick fog lays on the floor here. Trees all packed tight, twisted and sharp broken ends. As it's moving along, does this eye have any kind of true sight, anything like that? No?
Nope.
So, as it moves along, every so often, I think you see one of the shadows off just in its peripherals move. By the time the eye turns a little bit to look in that direction, branch sways in the heavy winds there. It's hard to tell what's a shadow, what's a tree, what's what at all. Eventually, as it opens up again, there's a couple of large buildings. One long one, a shed, a couple of cabin structures, a dock on the lake itself. This looks to be some kind of a old camp. The water
On the
off
ground in
ahead.
front of me, I'm going to sketch out the layout of what I see on the ground in front of me,
Okay.
just so that others can see in the center of this thing what we'll be facing.
So off in the center there, the water itself. This creek is wide, shallow in certain points where all kinds of weeds and tall grass grow out of it. In the deeper sections is where it has this kind of red tint to it. As the eye kind of elevates a little bit, you can see deeper in the water these little shards of this Carnelian crystal that the creek itself is named for. Gives it this kind of eerie red glow to it. And as it elevates a little higher and looks down, in the water you see not so much a thing or a figure per se, this rough kind of outline, almost a silhouette, but no real edges to speak of. It all kind of moves with the current there and breaks away. But the size of it encompasses nearly the whole creek. The higher it goes, the bigger it seems to appear. With that, wind starts to spiral and the trees and everything start to move, all tilting in one direction. Even from where you guys are at now, you can feel the wind picking up and overhead. The clouds start to storm and spiral at the very top. As it looks down for a second, you can see just this very darkness as all hints of light are blocked out by the clouds. And you see little peeking eyes all throughout the woods there. Peek around the tree, open up bright, shining in the darkness, and then close and blink back out of existence. And that's all it sees while it's there.
I was saying all of that out loud as I saw things describing the inside, and then I'll drop concentration. Let it go.
Just as you're dropping concentration, as it floats down and you're dropping it, turns around there and tilts. Just before it blinks out, some figure seems to be walking towards it. Catch a very quick glimpse of it. This, whatever it is, it looks humanoid, but very large.
Does any of that sounded familiar to any of you?
Sounds like death to me, but what do I know? Just... oh, shit.
Okay. I mean, don't panic. That thing has to be like alive, okay? And it has to be. We can kill it, or at least we can escape. We have to just grab the water with the decanter and run out. That's it, right? We are not fighting it because we don't know what we are fighting. Right, guys? I mean, I'm the only one thinking here about escaping.
We definitely should be thinking about escaping based on what Jasper described.
Torn, do you want to go forward with the plan, or do you want to? Was that scouting good enough?
I think I don't know if it'd be a good idea after you say there's a bunch of eyes and stuff, and also after me seeing that, I don't think separating is a great idea, even if I am on the brim.
Fair enough.
Ragnar, do you know anything about this? Like, it's a demon or something like that? I mean, I'm scared.
It's a little too otherworldly for me. I don't know anything about this.
I agree that it'd be great to be able to run in, get some water in the crystal decanter and run out as fast as possible, but I worry that we may not all make it out, and I would love to see no one left behind.
Right. Seems like our best option is to group up.
Stay together.
If we have to battle, we protect those that are weakest. We can't just leave them here because they could be attacked over here too. We're already in the cursed land. But yeah, get there as fast as we can. Drop that water in, grab the new water, try to get out.
So we go in forming a defensive ring around them.
I think so.
I think we're more capable than the townsfolk.
Yeah.
We do need a volunteer from the townsfolk to carry the crystal decanter in, though, because I think we might be more combat capable than they are. So if they can take the time to fill the decanter while we protect them, that's probably a better course of action.
Well, I can take it. I'm not scared of any boogeymans. Wait, did you see birds? Were there birds?
No birds, just things on the ground.
Yeah. We're good. We're good.
My vote is for Olet.
For
We might
Me?
use you. We might need you for turning to the guard guy. We might need you to also help out, combat-wise or anything. But yeah, Olet, I think
well,
you've shown you know how serious this is.
if that's what you think, then yes, I'll. Yes, I can do it. Just, she reaches her hand out.
No, hand the decanter over.
She gives it a kind of uneasy glance and then throws the little handle to it, whatever the word is, over her shoulder there, and hangs it off her side.
Any objections? Look around.
Yeah, I've got a bit of an exception here. Don't think we should do this, honestly. I think that this is going to be a bad thing for all of us when
Are you drinking again? Nick,
no, you
I
stay away from me, you
think-
big bully bastard. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. Everything is good. You're gonna be fine. I've got my courage again. Just had a moment. Shall we be on?
One other thing, Ira, sorry to interrupt. How about giving Samuel the magic missile wand to borrow?
Yeah. All right, I'll hand him the magic missile, the wand of magic missile.
Oh,
Use this as your last line of defense.
oh my. Magic, real magic. Avada Kedavra! I'm just joking. But anyways, let's go.
Oh man.
Well, if everyone's ready.
I will go first with the big guy, the head, and Rust is behind, like the back.
I'd like to be a step behind the folks with Finbar and Jackson in front because I still want to send my owl ahead about 100 feet to scout.
and I look to the big one and say, "Let's see if you have the guts." And I'm going to draw my 2 daggers and cast a magic weapon on myself. The one that's not magic, because the dagger spear is already magical.
All right. Nice, nice.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. I'm going to walk into the wall of thorns. I mean, there's like a passage, right? Or is it
Yeah.
closed?
It's a passageway, kind of twists and winds through there and intersects at some points, but
Okay, so I will look back and let's go, guys. Be confident.
I'll pull out my saber and light it with the green flame, and I'll take my step forward alongside Finbar.
all right.
During that quick break, Ira would have recalled his raven and will somewhat take up the rear just in case something does come from behind us in this case.
All right, Torin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of preemptively be on the broom, hovering, and just kind of tracking behind. Just kind of be in the back.
All right. So, as you all get moving through the paths here, sound of the rain still comes from overhead somewhere, though you don't really feel the drizzle at this point. Too much of this thick, thorny foliage all around you. The wind slides through this hanging moss and choking reeds, but for a moment, it doesn't sound like wind anymore. It sounds like speech. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
No.
Negative.
So, the sounds here, they come in low, layered, repeating. These are sounds that are not meant for human throats. Best you can make of it, every so often, similar kind of syllables repeat. You hear Dolga, Dolga, Dolga. And the wind dies down a bit, and the words are gone. You guys step through the opening there. Off to one end, you can see that long building. Beyond that, you can see the shed and what looks to be a little row of cabins, camping areas. Further down to your left, you can see the dock. And all beyond there, the creek itself. You guys have made it to the thorns. That last step is just ahead. And that's where we're going to take our break here. We'll pick up from there when we come back. And everyone will get to watch our players be perfectly fine. It's all going to be good. You guys are super awesome.
I
Super
have all
faith
my
in you.
spells ready for healing.
We are gonna die.
That's so cute that you get a chance to heal. All right, everybody. So we are going to go ahead and run an ad real quick. As you all know, we do this every hour or so. This is so if you're new around here, you don't have to worry about it. Listen, we appreciate everybody who subscribes. Much love to all of you. We had a whole hype train going on before the show even started. I love that. We appreciate it. But I always want everyone to know you don't have to subscribe. We run these ads specifically so if you are new here, you don't have to worry about, an ad rolling in and you missing any part of the game. We're here to have a good time. So we're gonna run that now, and then we will get back to BRB, everybody. All right, everybody. We have returned. Don't worry. Told you we wouldn't be gone forever. But here we are. So, our players, you all have reached just the opening to the creek here. What are y'all doing? You guys go ahead and take it away.
Jackson Finbar, you're up.
I'll go. I like water to see if it's clear to clear the path to the one with the decanter. So, do I roll investigation or perception?
You guys are just walking there, moving along as you guys are walking towards the water there. There's a large tree by that long building there. The tire swing hanging from it, swinging back and forth. The tire is made out of some kind of wood or something. Got carried away there. I saw Ragnar's face when I said tire swing. He's like, tire swing?
Tire swing? What's a tire?
A wheel swing. It's a wheel swing, y'all. But you guys get over towards the water. He steps ankle deep in there and stops and looking around. Still have that eerie feeling, eyes on you from every direction, but no signs of anything that you see between here and there.
Okay, quick.
Wait, Ragnar, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
Before you touch the water.
I'm gonna cast Magic Circle on that. It's a spot I can see within. Hold on, let me look at it. Read you to it. Sorry, wrong one. All right, create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy, centered on a point on the ground that I can see within range. Basically, I will pull out the powdered silver and throw it up and cast that spell. Glowing runes will appear wherever the cylinder intersects, and I can choose one or more of the following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. I'm going to choose all of them. The creatures cannot enter the cylinder by... the creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation, it's got to make a charisma saving throw. And then the creatures will have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within it, and targets within it can't be possessed by or gain charmed or frightened condition from any other creature outside.
Okay. And you're placing this like right on the edge or in the water? How far out are you placing it?
Basically, like the edge of it will be at the water, like in the water.
Just to help you out,
going back.
Keep in mind that she has to step out towards where the water turns red. So right on the edge isn't going to cover that area before you place it down and everything.
So then right in the center then.
So right towards the center.
Yeah.
So a little bit further out there, not really the center itself, because that'd be a bit further out. It's a decent sized little creek there, but kind of right where the water gets about waist high or so is where the crystals down there in the soil and everything give it that kind of faint glow, and that little bubble, that little circle of magic appears right there. You can see its faint sigils floating across the water just on the surface there. And with that, Alette steps forward, unhooks the decanter from her shoulder there. Is now the time?
Yes.
She starts stepping out into the water there, her dress immediately floating up and kind of trailing behind her there. She keeps moving. Are you guys staying on the shore there? Are you following her out kind of somewhat into the water? What are you doing?
I'll stay back on the shore a little bit.
Me too. I'm not wading to the water.
She does need a protector, though.
I'll go into the water with her.
And most of the other...
I will.
Go ahead.
I'll step onto the other side of the creek to like be kind of more front.
All right. And then most of the other locals kind of step in there until they're about knee high or so and stop. The bigger fella, Jackson, kind of stands on the edge. He takes a couple of steps back from the edge of the water there. Oh, getting my ankles cold. He takes a few steps back. She makes her way out into the water and raises up the decanter, opens the little top there, and pours the water in. When it does, that deep red kind of clears up. It gets this kind of crystal blue look to it. And all starts spreading across. You can see this shimmering water moving outwards from where she stands, spreading all the way around, till eventually it brushes up on the shores there. It loses any red you could see before. Has a very kind of that light blue, almost lunar glow, before it all starts pulling back inwards. The redness retaking it as it pulls back in towards her and gathers back up. It's all red again, and she drops the decanter down, fills it up, pulls it back out, and caps it. Hangs it over her shoulder. Turns around with a smile. I think we did it. I think we're okay. And you hear back over your shoulder. Told you we'd be okay. No problem with me and my big. And he turns around there. And in that moment, you all see standing directly behind him this massive figure there, draped in black robes and a black mask over the face there. Looks like tattered executioner robes. And he grabs Jackson by the throat. All you can see is him from the backside raise up. And then he brings up what from the handle you might call a hand axe, but really it's just a one-handed battle axe that he brings down and chops, until at a diagonal angle, the lower half of Jackson falls to the floor, and he tosses it aside and looks out. Just stands there, just... The locals scream. And they all break off, running in different directions, treading water out of the creek as they do. One heads north, another tries to cut around him and dip over towards that long building. Another goes south. They all break off in different directions. Are you guys fighting, running? What do you do?
Well, as soon as people start running, I'll yell out, "Stay in the circle!"
With that,
Gotta-
Olette, she stops and quickly kind of backpedals as quickly as she can before she's just kind of stops in there. She screams off, "Stop running, you fools!" But they all have scattered too far beyond that point. The rain keeps pounding down and drowns them out. He steps forward, moving towards the group. Everyone roll initiative.
Pyramid head.
What? Quick question. I know, right? Quick question. Was Samuel one of the ones that ran off?
Oh yeah. He ran off towards the longhouse there.
I got a natural 1 for a 2 for my initiative.
11.
Holy shit, Orin.
Orin, what the hell? Oh my god.
26.
I guess I'm here with my single-digit initiative today.
14 for me.
That's it.
Hey, look, +8 initiative.
Yeah, it's only a +8 initiative. Okay.
No biggie.
Jesus.
Dude, the alert feed's crazy.
Oh my god. I'm sitting here with my 2, like, yeah, I didn't roll. It's not going to be a 1.
I can swap with anybody.
All
If
right.
anybody has any starting ideas, or if not, I'm just gonna go Rambo.
Is this going to be a theater of the mind?
It is going to be
Butler.
theater of the mind because of the way that this whole area kind of works. You guys will see, but theater of the mind is going to be better. So, I forgot. Had it already. Got my hacking sounds.
Oh, that's what I forgot to open. Opus.
Gross.
So, Torin, you are up first.
All right. Am I within? I guess.
You are on the edge of the water. He's about 20 feet from where you're standing.
Oh, okay. So he's close enough. All right. So go ahead and take a shot with Didan. This is the new name for my revolver, which is Elvish. I googled it. Let's see. Go ahead, take a shot. That is a 20 to hit.
20
This is a trip attack.
All right.
And let's go ahead and roll some damage. So that's 10 piercing, and then let's add a d8 to that. It's another 3, so 13 total.
All right.
And we'll have to make a DC 16 strength check, or be knocked prone.
Which he makes easy. The bullet flies over, strikes him shoulder. He kind of just straightens himself out. I think you're muted.
Just make a normal attack, but since I hit, we get advantage on my next attack,
Alright.
so that's 28 to hit.
That doesn't. No, of course it hits.
For another 14 points of piercing damage. And so you said for the other revolver, it's actually never mind, that wouldn't work. It's just no proficiency, -2 on the damage. So do I
Yeah,
just roll a
whatever's easier
D8?
for you. You can roll it. Just roll a D8 for it, or just roll,
Okay.
the button on there and subtract the difference.
Well, since offhand I don't have proficiency bonus with that
Oh yeah,
either.
there you go. Yeah, so just
Or
roll a
my
D8.
dex, so it's just a d8. So offhand shot. This one is going to have advantage, but it has the sap, so let's see if it hits first. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And then 1d8. And it has the sap feet on it, so 3 points of piercing on that one. Which I forgot what sap did. Creature has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
All right. Anything else?
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Jasper, you're up.
Okay, so you said since we're standing on the edge, we're about 20 feet away from the creature.
Yeah, if you stepped into the water with
Yeah.
Olette, then you're about 30 feet away. You're about 10 feet in.
Okay, so I want to cast, if I'm standing fairly close to Finbar, who I think goes next, I want to slap him on the shoulder and cast haste.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, so for my action, I'll cast haste Finvar, your speed is doubled. You get a +2 to AC, and you get advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns. It only gives you 1 extra attack, though. And then I am going to move, after casting that, I'm going to move closer to Olette, and with my object interaction, hold open the bag of holding and yell at Olette, throw the crystal decanter in here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All
So
right.
I've moved closer to Olette.
All right. So that puts you about another 10 feet in. So you're about 20 feet from the edge, 40 feet from the thing.
Creature? Okay. Got it.
And Finvar, you are up.
Okay, feeling this surge of, energy that I have, I'm going to stand in like a raised position and turn out to Jasper and tell him, Jasper, do I save the others, or do we go for the monster and that's it?
Eliminate the threat.
Got it. And I'm going to activate the wind boots. So I have 30 feet flying, so it's 60 with haste. And I'm going to go flying to the basically to the thing, but I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to fly 40 feet in the air and throw my daggers up there.
All right, go for it.
So it's going to be the dagger spear, which returns 13. Does not hit.
13 hits.
Hits. Okay.
It hits.
So that's 1 attack with an action. Now the bonus action, which is at 20. Okay.
All right.
And then the last attack with my dagger again, which is an at 1. Perfect. Balanced. So that's going to be the damage was for the critical total of the dice plus another dice, or how was it?
Plus the roll. So go ahead and roll for the normal hit first.
Okay, I hit twice, so it's going to be 2d4 plus 10, so 14. And that's a normal damage, and then it's going to be 4 more, right? Because it's another dice.
Okay, so the next one will be 2d4 plus 4 plus your mod.
That's a critical.
Or no, it'll be 2d4 plus 8 plus your mod.
Okay. I have piercer, so it's an extra die, so it's 3d4.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be 3d4 plus what's
8?
that? 3d4. No, so you're gonna add that additional die there too. So it's 6 plus what's that? 12. So 18 plus what's your modifier?
5. 18,
5. So 23. So
23.
you did
14 and 23. And I'm not in melee range. I'm at 40 feet flying above. And one of the daggers does return, which is the dagger spear, and the other ones does not. And I'm going to end my turn there, flying 40 feet in the air.
All right, so I mean, you're tossing these things off harsh. The first one hits him kind of dead center in the chest where the heart should be. It stabs in before it vanishes. You toss again. The next one, same exact spot, but you can actually see before it vanishes, it pierces through, goes through, stabs in the back. He leans a little bit, and it vanishes, and he rights himself up there. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Ragnar.
I'm probably about 40 feet, I'm guessing, since I'm on the other side of the creek.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna look around. Do I notice any other movement around us?
Give me a perception check.
22.
All right. So, off in the distant tree lines, specifically, along the southern edge of the creek there, in the direction where Nicholas ran towards. You can see in the tree lines there the faint outlines of what look like large wolves, a pack of them. Kind of hard to tell the exact count as they move together and kind of crisscross.
Okay. I think we got more something coming. And I'm just gonna, pretty simple, just gonna firebolt at the one creature that we can see.
All right.
23 to hit.
Hits.
Stop spinning. For 16 fire damage.
16. It hits across the backside, singes the very corner of the hood there, and as it kind of burns up, you can see this kind of warped, just disfigured skin underneath it, patches of hair. The rain eventually puts out the burning, so it stops halfway up the back of his neck.
And then I'm going to look to Demon on my shoulder. Fly up. I'm gonna have him on his turn, which would be right after mine, right?
Right.
I believe just jump straight up and then and fly up, and as a bonus action, try to see what he sees real quick. Which obviously, when it comes to my turn, I can find out.
Okay.
Again, that'll be on my turn.
All right. And with that, finally brings us over to your guys' friend here, who, still breathing heavily, starts walking forward towards you there, Torin. Now, when he's walking, he has this kind of very calm stride, yet his steps just seem to cover so much distance as he slowly moves, but seems to just bolt towards you at the same time. Runs inward, reaches out with a massive hand on one side, and pretty sure a 27 is going to hit.
Nah, not at all.
Holy cow.
Jesus.
Yikes.
I hear a lot of dice.
Reaches over, grabs you just by the neck there, part of his hand still wrapping part of the way around your chest, lifts you up off the ground. You take, what are numbers? 13 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. Stuck there as he's still just squeezing tighter. You can feel his hand tightening around your neck.
Ouch.
And that will... Yeah, that will end his turn. Ira, you're up.
Oh, okay. So then I am going to first take a bonus action to enter the starry form of the chalice.
I can't help every time you say that, but to imagine the whole Sailor Moon sequence going on. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, that's fair.
Nice.
Okay. And I will then use one of my free castings of Guiding Bolt on this creature. And let's see. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Alright. And I am not going to move, so that is all I can do this turn.
Alright. With that, the storm just continues to intensify. Getting heavier and heavier as clouds overhead are spiraling. And that'll bring us back to the top of Torin. Torin, he does have you grappled there. Are you going to fight to get out? Or are you going to... Oh, 1 second. Oh, first off, as you're still struggling, he's still squeezing tight, and you take an additional 7 bludgeoning damage. Now you can try to escape or make a move.
Okay, it's a grapple that just gives me disadvantage on attacks, right?
On the attack, correct.
Okay, I am going to... Where's it at? Just, if I disengage, you know, I still have to break the grapple, or would disengage.
You would still have to break the grapple.
Okay, okay. I am not very strong, so this isn't going to end well if I tried. So I'm just going to shoot at him. Using my luck dice for the first one. Making a normal roll. Let's see if I use my luck. And there it is. So normal roll. This is going to be a trip attack. 15.
15 hits.
Nice. So that is 11 plus the D8. So 16 total damage, and it has to make a DC 16 strength check. Be tripped.
Said 16, which you passed with a 19. So with that, pull the gun out. This time, dead point to the face, blows off a whole section of the mask there. You can see this underneath it. You don't see any signs of eyes, just more nasty, hideous flesh underneath that section. It peels away, but he still holds his grip tight.
Since I hit with a shot, I get advantage, but since I've grappled, disadvantage normal roll. This is going to be a triple attack as well. For 14?
Will hit.
Okay. That is 14 plus 1, so 15 total, and let's make another strength check. Or strength
That time
saving
with a
throw, I should say.
13, he does fail. You can feel as it fires through him again, falls back. His grip remains, pulls you down with him as you're on the floor, kind of just enough to hold on. You're in half a squat there, holding your feet, your legs. You can feel it burning right off in the thighs there. It's the only thing keeping him from just pulling you straight into the dirt with him.
Okay, then bonus action, I'll use Misty Step and just Misty Step 30 feet away.
All right, and with that, you poof over and back over. Are you in the water?
I was on the shore, I think, at that time.
So
That
are you
was-
going on the opposite side of him? Because behind you, where you came from, where you're standing, is water behind you.
Oh, yeah, I you know what? I guess, could I Misty Step onto the broom? Like while on the broom? I don't know if that'll work. This is... No, I'll just
Alright,
Misty
wait,
Step to the water. That's fine. Misty
All
Step
right,
to the water.
so you poof back, and now you're about 10 feet off ahead of Jasper.
Okay, and for my movement... I don't have any movement, right? It's just I was grappled.
Well, you're free of the grapple now, so I would say
Okay.
your movement's still there.
I'll hop on the broom, just hover over the water, and then I'm action search.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it takes an action to activate the grenade.
Does it? Okay, then I'll just stay in the water. Am I able, like, just to stand in it, or am I kind of swimming?
Yeah, no. From where you guys are at, about 30 feet back, it's about waist high. But because of the pearls you guys still have from your last adventure there, water does not impede you. So
Okay, then yeah, I'll just action surge and take 2 more shots at him.
all right, he's on the ground. He is prone, and you're firing, so it's going to be with disadvantage.
That's fine. I had advantage, so the first roll would have been just a normal roll. So what did I roll for the first dice?
25. Okay. 25 does hit.
25. Okay.
Plus 11
Terrible.
is crazy.
So 7 damage. And then for the last shot, just a normal roll again. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
The plus 11 is insane.
And then
Isn't
9
it?
more piercing damage. And that'll end my turn.
All right, with each bullet, it gets a big, heavy shake out of him, and a lot of his garb there is just ripped, tattered. And that'll bring us over to Jasper. Again, he's about 40 feet off from where you are, over on the ground by the shore.
Oh, okay. I thought he advanced toward Torin a little bit.
He did. He was 20 feet back. He moved towards Torrin, so he's right over there. Torrin was right on the bank of the creek.
Okay, so okay.
Oh no,
guess
no,
I was-
you are correct.
I
You were
guess I
floating back from
would
there.
be within 30 feet. So,
Correct,
yeah.
correct. So he moved in. You are within 30 feet there.
Okay. Question: since I'm not sure if Olette got a turn last time, I asked her to throw the crystal decanter into the bag of holding. Did she manage to do that?
Rewind. So with that, and who has the bag of holding?
I have one of them.
You have one. Okay. So yeah, so she moved in.
You're muted,
She's
Tyler.
right behind you, so she kind of reached forward, stuffed it into the bag there, and closed it up.
Great. Just in case any of us go down or this fiend or the wolves want this thing. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is try to tank a little bit. So I'm going to stride forward. Tell Olette to stay where she is, but stride forward straight towards the creature. I'm going to cast Mirror Image, which is not a concentration, won't affect my concentration on the haste spell. It is my action though, so I'll cast Mirror Image and then I'll run right up to the creature on its back and try to distract it from then trying to attack anyone else and try to have it attack me.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Finvar, you're up.
Okay, I'm still flying, so I'm going to shout, Jasper, do we have it? The decanter?
Got it.
Okay, so plan 2. Run? Or what do we do?
Shouldn't leave anyone behind.
Okay, and I'm going to try to see where every adventurer went. Like the wrong one went in a different direction, but they are like in the same place that we, or did they fled already?
Yeah, they've all broken off. They've all kind of, at this point, looking around, you can't even see most of them anymore. They've all broken off and most likely try to find somewhere to hide or escape to.
Okay, so it's our turn to escape, guys. And I'm going to fly down, pick the 2 daggers which are on the ground while I'm flying, and I'm going to stand in front of the creature, and I'm going to hit him.
Give me a sleight of hand check real quick. I'll let if you get a good enough score, I'll let you do that as a free action.
Whoa! Not 20.
Nice. So you go by at this point, flying by, swoop upside down, grab the daggers, then right back up.
I
then
mean,
move over
I'm
towards
with
him.
haste, so you see a yellow bolt of light picking the daggers, and in front of you, Jasper, I appear and I'll cast with my first attack, Divine Smite, second level.
All right.
He's prone, so
He's prone.
So you
Wow.
have advantage on that if you're doing it melee.
Okay. So first with my dagger spear, with 27 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
and it's the regular damage, which is 8 plus the divine smite,
All right.
which is going to be 3d8. Wow, that's a bad roll. 7 divine smite damage.
All right. It's a total of 15.
Okay, that there goes one of my attacks, and my bonus action, and I'm going to use a channel divinity action and use Inspire Smite, which gives temporary HP, and I'm going to stack it up all on me because I'm on front, and it's going to be 10 temporarily HP.
All right. Anything else?
I'm a little beefy, and my 2 left attacks. I have 2 attacks left with the
Okay.
daggers I just recover. It's here. 22.
That'll
Ah,
hit.
it's advanced. Okay, so the other one and 19.
All right.
Both hit.
So the 22, that'll hit.
Okay, so I roll 2 of these. One is 7, and the other one is also 7. So in total, 14 damage.
So
And
you swing down, the same kind of spiral. Really was all one smooth motion as you spiraled in, grabbed blades, zoomed towards him, and kept spiraling, following through, slash, and just opening up a whole side, 2 massive ones across his face there to where it's ripped open, kind of hanging open at 2 different spots. Anything else?
that's it. I'm standing in the ground, up front of Jasper, and I'm not flying.
All right. Ragnar,
that's
you're
it.
up.
It's like 20 feet from me now.
Correct.
I'm on the other side of the creek, though.
Correct.
Correct? Okay, cool. Then I'm going to... sorry. I'm still seeing through Demon flying up. So what do I
Yeah.
see now?
So flying overhead, you can see the long house there that one of the survivors is currently running into. Let me see. So off to the north, you can see Ashley running into those cabins over there. To kind of the northwest, you can see that's where Samuel ran towards that longhouse. Alette still stands in the circle, and to the south, over towards where the docks are, and there's some sheds and everything over in that direction, is where Nicholas is going. It's also over there. You can see these large wolves occasionally through the tree line, kind of closing in towards that direction.
Okay, I'll come back to, and then bonus action, point at the creature we're fighting and cast, hex on it.
All right.
And then I'm gonna run over, pull out my flame blade, or my saber, and I'm going to just do a regular attack on it. I get it with advantage, correct?
Correct.
Since it's still prone. So the first one will be a 28 to hit,
And that'll hit.
which will do 9 plus 12 for the first one.
You
And
want to
then
describe
I will-
that?
Oh, is that the... It's taking out my saber. I'm just gonna cleave right down the middle, almost in the same same thing that he sliced the other guy.
So you go over and swing it through. He's still on the ground, kind of gathering himself up as he's reaching up. He's actually trying to reach towards Finbar when you run in and slice him down, catching him as his arm is going up and slicing right down the center, not breaking all the way through. You find that he's far thicker than that other guy, but you get caught about halfway to his spine before you slice it across. It opens up, and the innards there, for as monstrous as this thing is, it certainly looks human on the inside, as all that was internal becomes external and seeps into the ground there. The rain keeps pouring down, and for that last couple moments there, he continues screaming. Drops back, falls motionless into the mud there.
Nice lass, Ragnar.
I'll turn around and then, what were the directions that they had all gone again? Sorry.
No, you're good. So it is. Ashley went north. Samuel northwest. Olette is still over there, kind of off in that circle there, and Nicholas went south.
Okay, I will tell everyone those directions where they went, and that Nicholas is being chased by wolves. I didn't see any creatures chasing anyone else, right?
Right.
Yeah. And he
Nick?
was the one that went. Yeah, he went south.
The drunkie?
Yes, the drunk.
Yes,
Okay.
drunk.
Do I go save them, Jasper? Or we stay together?
Do it. I'll keep watching the big guy.
Okay, so I'm still with haste because how much does it last, haste?
1 minute.
Okay. I'm going to run, so it's going to be 120 feet flying, and I'm going to dart looking for the guy flying in the south direction.
All right. So as you go bolting off that way, again, your feet barely touching the ground, and just legs pumping from the haste there. For about halfway there or so, starts to give way, and you return to your normal pace as you're running in there. When you approach, as you kind of slip forward, you can see that there's a little shed there. It's on top of a little platform, barely risen up. And around there, you can see a number of large wolves. The wolves themselves, their back almost come up to the bottom of the platform itself, kind of circling around it. You can hear faint sounds of crying and hiccups from the inside.
Okay, so I'll go back flying and basically shout the situation. They're up south, trapped in a cabin. There are a lot of wolves, so be careful. And I'm waiting for more orders flying above. Jasper, do we go together? Or do we split up to find the other ones?
It's your call.
We go?
It's your call.
My call. I'm the one making the calls now. Okay, we go together. Okay, that's the normal thing to do. Follow me, and I'm going to bolt towards the direction, the south one.
All right, so you're heading off in that direction. Is everybody following?
I'm gonna pop a
so.
second wind, and then I will hop on the broom and follow.
All right.
I suppose I will make way through the creek southwards.
I will. Is she coming with us, or should we have her stay in the circle to be safe? It lasts a whole hour, so
I think leave her in the circle to be safe.
yeah. That's a
I can't say it's my favorite idea, but I suppose a little cold water never hurt anybody. I don't know if that's true, but not compared to what's hurting y'all out there. Do be careful, please.
Sorry, quick question. How far away were the wolves from the combat we just had? How far away is Nicholas?
From where you are, it's about a good 200 feet. There's the edge of the water there, some trees in between there. There's a little dock, and then it kind of leads back, some trees and a little path back there. You can see the shed and everything in the back.
Well, before I leave the creature on the ground, I definitely want to take a moment, an action or something, to see if its wounds are healing or reforming in some way.
So, give me a medicine check.
All right. I'm terrible at it, so I'll use a luck point.
All right.
That's good. 18.
Nothing seems to be moving. It all sits still. The pieces aren't refusing and taking even a moment to feel. There's no sign of any kind of a pulse.
Okay.
All right. With that, as you get up and walk past him, heading over, rejoining the group, and you all make your way up the bank there, over towards the little path that winds back to the sheds. Stop and glance back over, and the body's gone.
I figured.
You guys turn back and continue onward. As you guys are approaching that section where the sheds are, you can still see the wolves circling around outside. There's about 4 of them circling, another 4 of them just kind of lying around the area, licking their lips and waiting for the chance of a meal. What do you all do?
How many rounds did it take us to get here? I'm
Round
assuming
wise,
we're at least trotting.
yeah. So round wise, about 3.
Okay.
How close are the wolves to each other?
The wolves, they're all circling around this little shed. The shed itself looks to be only maybe 15 by 15 feet, and they're kind of circling that whole little area.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm still flying, but I still have haste or not?
No, your haste wore off.
Okay, so anyways, I'm going to land on the roof of the cabin and knock on the roof and say, "Hey, Nick, are you in here, Nick?"
As you're landing up there, the wolves, you can see them leaning up on the shed there, kind of pushing from either side. You can actually feel it shake a little bit on either end, and you hear them call up, "I'm here! Oh, God, I wish I wasn't here, but I'm here! Oh, what are we gonna do?
Those are.
Is that thing still out there?"
I don't think so. We killed it. We killed it.
You killed it? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good, that's so great. That's amazing. Oh, I thought I kept on. If you killed that, then what's shaking the shed here? Is that you?
Yeah. Hold on. And I'm going to punch a hole in the ceiling with an even smite with my fist.
And as it
And
burst open there, you can see on the inside the rain starts pouring in over your head. You kind of blocking the circle. He's looking up at you. You can see he's got a jug in each hand, and he's just kind of switching one to the other. Are you gonna get me out of here?
I grab him by the clothes and say, "We'll talk later." And I'm going to fly with him outside of the cabin, like straight up.
Give me an athletics check.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Just pulling a Superman right now.
No. An athletics.
Okay. So I'm going to use one of my lucky points for that. Roll with advantage. 23.
23. So grab on, holding tight there, kind of grabbing him by the back of his bag, which he does have strapped on really tight, in the other hand, kind of grabbing on around under his shoulder and lifting up there. You guys fly by overhead, and as you do, the wolves are still down there, kind of jumping up and snapping as best they can. By the time his foot passes just beyond the very top of the roof there, another one of the large one pushes up against the shed, and the platform topples over and breaks and leaves it leaning on one side. You're floating overhead, and the wolves at this point are underneath, leaping up as best they can, snapping at the ground there. Where are you going with him? They're kind of just trailing underneath you now.
I'm going to the group. I mean,
Are we
So
still
as
in
he
initiative?
so he starts flying towards the
sorry.
group here.
Are we still in initiative here, Rhythm?
You are not.
How high up can you go, Finbar?
that's a really nice question that I don't know the answers to. So
No
Okay.
technical limit that I know of. The higher you try to go, though, excuse me. Are you trying to go higher? If so, then give me another athletics check.
Well, I only had I had a suggestion before. That's why I was asking. If you're able to get higher than 40 feet, I can cast Sleet Storm below you onto the wolves if their attention is still drawn to you.
Are you yelling that to him?
No, I would like to use the cantrip message.
Oh, look at he thinks he's fucking clever. All right, go for it.
So, okay,
okay, so basically I'm flying 20 feet above the ground, and I get the message from Ira as I'm flying towards the group.
you don't fly towards us, go up 20 more
And I
feet.
go like this. I fly up.
All right, give me another athletics check.
Okay. For this one, I'm not going to use a lucky point. Let's see. Okay, I should have used it. 10.
10. The hand slips, the bag kind of uncurls, and he drops a little bit there. Give me a dexterity save.
Okay. I have +2 because they are a protection, so it's +8. So 22.
Ooh, as he twists and starts falling down, you tilt yourself, grabbing him by the foot as he's falling upside down now. At this point, when you grab hold, it kind of pulls you down a little bit. One of them jumps up and snaps no more than a foot away from his face there, and snaps up, and he's, "Don't let them like this. Go on, go higher, help me, help me."
Okay.
Couple of jugs fall out the back of his bag there and drop down. One of them cracks open on one of the wolves' heads there, and you can see all the alcohol pour down over. One of them walks over, starts looking at it. What are you guys doing?
Once I see Finvar is high enough, I am going to cast Sleet Storm on the wolves, which is a 20 foot radius, 40 foot tall cylinder, which the area then becomes heavily obscured and the ground becomes difficult terrain.
All right.
As well as if they try moving, they must make a dexterity saving throw or have the prone condition.
All right. So with that, the ice underneath them, the ground underneath them all ices over. Feels the air. You can see them all start spreading their paws as wide as they can, trying to grip down, kind of hunkering towards the floor and everything, and holding on, slipping about. And as you continue moving, drifting offwards towards the group there, they look over there and looking your guys' general direction. You can see now they're looking straight at the group. A couple of them slowly clawing down, trying to inch their way over towards you all.
They
We're
can see
moving.
heavily obscured.
We're running back to Elette. Pick her up.
Oh, you're muted, Finvar.
Fly away, run!
Wait, but then they can see through heavily obscured? Oh no.
They can smell.
Oh, true. I didn't think about... So... Oh no.
So as they turn that way, and as you all are moving onwards, they're still, a couple of them slipping and falling over themselves. Two of them break the line and are rushing towards you all as you all gather up Finbar still floating overhead with the big fella. Are you guys turning and facing you guys or continue to run?
They're a lot faster than we are.
They are faster.
I'm gonna
Okay.
turn and take a shot at him.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
As a natural 20. A 31.
Holy crap.
And give me the damage.
Okay, so it is the dice, so it's max dice and then roll on top of it, correct?
Yep.
So 10 plus, do I add the plus 6 to that 10?
Yeah, you still add in your modifier.
So 16 plus 12. So 28.
So that shot right there is beautiful, splitting through the rain as it goes along, captures one of them right in the eye, and it flips over and rolls towards the ground. The other one stops and turns towards it, goes over it, sniffs at it, turns in your direction, bares its teeth, and kind of draws back a little bit, crouches in. You can see the back of its whole mane there sticking up sharp spikes. The other wolves are kind of gathering up there as well, and they all stop right there. These wolves, getting a better picture of them as the lightning strikes overhead, you can see them a bit more clearly in the light, are not only large, but at the same time, despite their size, clear signs of mange, they just look wrong. Some of their jaws a little bit too long, some of them a little bit too wide in the maw. All of their eyes have this wicked kind of yellow glow to them. They bite down on the injured one and start dragging it back. One of them still growling at the group. And as they pull it off, it turns and they retreat back off into the tree line.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Did not think all of them would run away. They seem very intelligent.
That's even scarier.
Oh, we should only be 100 feet away or so from Olette. Let's go grab her.
Running back over, she's still in the water there, kind of shivering. Did you all see it? Where did it go? I haven't seen it. I'm scared to leave this circle. No, nobody.
No.
Wait, what happened to its body?
It just vanished. It was there, and I heard something out on the creek. I turned, and when I looked back, it was just gone. But how could that be? I saw that slash. I saw it. You opened that thing wide open. How could it just be gone?
Well, you're the one that told us it returned. Those rumors.
That's true. Is that what they meant? So it might come back. Okay. Come on, little girl. Get yourself together. You're not gonna get out of here if you panic. What's the plan, Jasper? What do we do?
Ragnar, will your magic circle, I don't know anything about this, will this magic circle hold as a rallying point while we grab Ashley and Samuel?
It should last for a good hour. I think it's only been a few minutes.
Well, if Nicholas won't run off, if he'll stay with you, Olette, we'll go grab Samuel and Ashley and bring them back here, and then I'll leave as a group.
I promise I'm not going anywhere. I've learned my lesson. I'll stay right here. Oh, this is bullshit.
Ragnar, did you see where Samuel went? He pointed off to the northwest, but how far?
How far about was he again? Like another 200 feet?
Yeah, just about. Over that's kind of the front section where you reach, when you can see just off ahead of you that long building there.
It was in a long building. And before we go, I'm going to I'm going to pull out my rod of useful items. And I'm going to. How far, like, how wide is the creek?
The creek itself, from where you guys are standing, this little kind of very wide cove area where you stepped in to dump it, that probably has maybe a good 200 little square feet itself in that little area, but then it broadens out as it goes further. So from where you are, the creek looks to be maybe a quarter mile from one end to the other.
No, not like long. Like how wide from like shore to shore?
About a quarter mile from one end to the other.
Oh shoot, that's huge. Okay. Then I'm going to pull. I believe this will be the last one I have. The last rowboat, so that they could be dry. You don't have to sit there. And yeah, I'll put the rowboat. I'll pull out the rowboat so that they can have some place dry to be inside the circle.
And as that little capsule pops off, it hits the water there, and it looks like just a little cork of wood. And then it starts, you can see, absorbing more and more water as it just seems to spread out and almost unfold at certain points like strange wooden origami, and then gets further and further. Though it does start to take on this kind of dark reddish tint from the water it's absorbing on the creek here, until eventually full-size rowboat floats in that spot there. He goes over, she starts making her way towards it, and he pushes aside, climbs up on there, nearly tipping the thing over before he flips over and falls in on his back there. Oh, and looks at everybody. I just got in so I could help you up. Here, your hand. And he reaches out and pulls her in. See, I could be useful.
Awesome.
All right. Should we go then, guys? Get the others.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, you guys are heading towards the long building first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still flying. It's 1 hour of the boots, so I'll scout flying through the air to see if I see more wolves or something like that. Any threat?
So, floating over in that direction as you get over towards the air, you can see that off in the center, in the front of it, there's a long kind of area. Looks like may have been for buggies and such, as there is one halfway broken down, missing one of its wheels, tilted over on the side towards the building. Off to the left, you can see a small, what looks like at one point might have been a stable. The building itself is two floors high. One door you can see right off ahead of you, and some stone steps leading up to its own wooden platform.
Okay, I'm not going. I'm scouting. I'll go to a group and tell them what I just see. So, we search inside the building, or do we?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That 20.
All right. So as you float
Crazy.
around, you kind of breeze past one window where you can see in there Samuel scurrying through a hallway, and he turns a corner and steps into a room. You can see him run over and open up. There's a wardrobe in there, and he steps inside and closes it behind him. A moment later, in the faint kind of candlelight that flickers somewhere inside of that building there, you can see a large figure walk past that same doorway. And then it's gone for a moment before it steps back into the doorway itself, walks into the room, stands around for a moment, turns to one side and to the other, and looks out the window directly at you, and then turns around and walks back out into the hall.
What it was like? Was it like the other creature, or it was different?
It looked like exactly that thing.
Fuck. He went out of the room, right?
He did.
Okay, so I'm going to go down to the group again and say, guys, I just saw the creature. He reformed or he revived. I don't know, but it's here. Be careful.
As he says that, I'm gonna second wind again.
I found
Another
Daniel.
one.
I found Daniel. What do I do? Do I bring him here like the other one? And we run to the magic circle? Or do we enter together?
We're together.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
So, is there a door or something like to?
There's a little staircase leading up to the front door there.
Okay. So, as a group, and now walking, I'll go first. Still
I'll be
have
right behind.
my team brace SP, so that should be tanky.
So, as you all get inside and step in there, this looks to be some kind of step inside there and close it behind the room. Kind of sits quiet. You can see this looks to be some kind of a lodge. And off to the left there, a little slice of the house has some kind of a kitchen and little dining area there. The rest of it filled with furniture. You can see pianos. Like this used to be some place to entertain. Little door leading off to something off in the back end in the far left there, and a staircase that leads up to a row of rooms you can see on the second floor. Every so often you hear heavy footsteps. What do you guys do?
Is your pass without trace still running or is that over?
That would have dropped when I cast Fleet Storm. Or,
Okay.
well, even before that as well. Only 10 minutes.
Don't worry, Jasper. I got it too. I have pass without trace from the wood elf. So I'm going to try to lead them in a stealthy way up to the stairways to the room where I saw Samuel casting pass without trace. Which use well, I doesn't use a spell slot. Is free, but only once per day.
All right.
So if we have all plus 10 to stealth. Do we roll?
Yeah, everybody give me a stealth check.
Okay.
And you'll be adding the plus 10 to that.
That is a 32.
31.
23.
Nat 1.
No.
All right. But a 13, okay.
Heroic inspiration?
17.
That's actually probably a good use for it. I'll use heroic inspiration just for that.
Oh, come on, Jasper.
Better. 26. I'm sorry, 28.
All right.
Ooh.
So, you all get kind of moving through the building here, packed in close. Hear a little, as you're making your way up the stairs, Ragnar's foot gives a little creak on the step there. As everybody to freeze for a moment, you hear, again, heavy footsteps. Gets closer, almost seems to reach the end of the hall there, just out of sight. And you hear some more. And just beyond you there at the top of the stairs, you can see walk from one end to the other. He walks by, heading off in the other direction as you all pass by and slip further down the hall there. heading towards the back end. It curves around to the left. And on the right side, the open door there, you can see the one that you had flown past the window of Finvar. You're all stepping inside. Very quiet. This looks to be a bedroom. A bed lays off in one corner, a dresser on the other, and a wardrobe. Drapes kind of all move in the wind there as the slightly cracked window lets in some of the storm. What are you all doing?
Let's find Samuel and go out the window. Track down Ashley while this creature is still in this building.
I'm going to knock on the wardrobe. Samuel, are you there?
Hear what sounds like a woman's scream from the inside. Just as it opens up inside, you can see him. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you so much. Oh, God. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody ever. I'm very sure of it. Oh, God.
Jackson would disagree.
Did you all hear it out there? Is it still moving about?
It is. That's why we're going to go out the window.
Be quiet.
Oh, it's an excellent idea. Me first, I say. Goes over and grabs at the windowsill, tries to lift. This would help, maybe.
You're muted, Jasper.
Is the glass partly broken? You mentioned it was the window's coming through the window a little bit.
The window is cracked about a good 6 inches or so at the bottom there, and it's kind of storming in from the bottom there. The window has a notch of it at one angle. The little top right corner of it is cracked out at a slant there, but otherwise the glass is still intact.
Rather than try to break it, I'll try to move it.
All right, give me athletics.
Let's see. I'll use another luck point here.
Can I help him with athletics?
Nat 20.
Well,
That's one.
okay.
All right,
I don't
so
mind.
over-
Okay.
And you give it a little feel first, and then kind of pull it back. You can feel the wood itself is kind of warped inside of the frame. So you give it a good yank, and it slides up, but it does bang at the top there when it connects. Silence for a moment, and then you hear heavy footsteps, and he and he goes and halfway leaps himself out the window there, barely looking, paying attention to anything. Thankfully, there's a little bit of an arch from the lower floor that he kind of bounces off before rolling to the ground below.
Oh my God.
Who's going next? Heavy footsteps.
You're
You're
muted.
Everybody go. I'll go last. Go.
Do as he says. Go! Hey, Rob.
Go.
All right. One by one, everybody gets pushing through there. I'm going to say Finvar hopping out, Ragnar behind him, Ira, Torin in the back. Jasper goes follow through. As you're moving and get the upper half of your body out the window there, you hear a heavy footstep behind you. Give me a dexterity save. Nice, 21. So, as you go and move the top half and you're lifting the bottom, you can feel something grab at your foot there for a second. Move quick and shake it off. You can feel it's almost going from the heel down to the tip of your toe as it's trying to hold on. You anchor it a little bit and slip out. Right behind you as you leap over the side, everyone kind of sliding down and dropping off to the ground below off that little angled ledge there. And behind you, giving it no never mind, just kind of smashes through what's left of the window there and is hanging out the window before turning and pulling back inside, you can hear through the rain there those heavy footsteps moving through the house. What are you guys doing?
No time to drop off Samuel. Let's go get Ashley.
Let's move it.
Run.
Run.
Yeah, run.
All right, and as you all
Wait.
go running past, running out there, the rain is still starting to come down heavier and heavier the more you go. It just seems to be getting worse and worse. Cracks of lightning off in the distance light up the sky. When it does, there's something unusual about the way the clouds spiral overhead, and you can see it really, really etched out with the lightning. As you guys continue running, you can see, peeking back over your corner, the door smash open to the front of that long building, and the creatures step out on the front there and just start again slowly pacing your guys' direction as you run onward. Keep pushing.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
The sky above, as you described it, does it look anything like the sky that we saw when we were in Brisker's realm?
Give me a history check.
16.
16. So, as you're kind of looking up overhead, you're noticing something unusual about it. When the lightning strikes, the lightning, for the most part, has its same kind of unpredictable patterns to it, random lines, zigzags in every which way. But every so often, at the very tip of one of those lightning bolts, you see little sigils form up. And the clouds themselves, you notice something unusual about them. They are much thicker and have a very particular hue. It does remind you of your time in Brisker's realm, when the smoke and there was really no clouds themselves, just smoke that billowed into the sky, filling everything. It looks very similar to that.
As we're running off, I'll elbow Ragnar and say, I can't tell if it's the abyss or the nine hells, but it sure looks the same.
And that's, I'll look up to see and I mean, does it? I've spent a lot of time over there, so does it? Is it just that similarity, same kind of vibe I'm getting?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Four.
So, looking at it, you're not really picking up on anything specific from it. It has just very certain natural evil presence to it, the aura of it all, but you're not able to distinguish kind of what brand of evil it is.
Well, maybe no time. Let's find Ashley.
Alright. So as you guys continue pushing through there, cutting through more and more trees and woods, looking back over your shoulders there, no signs of the creature in pursuit. But every now and then you still hear a twig snap, a branch snap, something bouncing against the trees behind you as if pursuing, but every time you look back there's nothing there, just almost this force chasing after you. To finally break through that section into another clearing where there's 4 different cabins, kind of in a half little semicircle there. A big fire pit off in the center. A couple of, wooden chairs and such all set up. So looks to be some kind of like a camping area. What are you guys doing?
I imagine she must be in one of the cabins. You're muted, Finbar.
Yeah, I guess, but do you want me to go find out?
Do you see any tracks?
Oh, that's a. Can I look for any muddy footprints that would have been running through here?
Yeah, give me survival with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay.
on account of the rain.
Okay. 12.
12. So, looking around, you don't see any tracks, but you do see a little hanging from the third cabin there. Right off the steps, a little wooden platform that leads up to it. Hanging from a hook. A little torn piece of one of her dress.
I believe she might be in the third cabin. It looks like she tore her dress when she was running in there.
That one?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to fly. I mean, towards the door. Smashing it if possible. I mean, I don't care, but I'm going to knock first the door. Hello, anyone here? Hello.
No response.
Shit. Are you sure? Ira, it wasn't here?
Well, I see a piece of her dress torn off on the right beside where you're standing.
Oh shit, and I'm going to try open the door without, I mean, or forcing my way into the cabin.
So, twisting the knob there, and once you give it a twist, you realize it's not even fully closed, just kind of pressed right up against the little latch to it. Push it open and step inside. The whole room itself is tossed every which way. There's a little trail of blood leading from where the bed is flipped over back towards the door, but no signs of a body anywhere.
I'm going to follow the trail of blood.
Right, the blood just leads from the doorway over to the bed, over to where the bed was. Give me. If you kind of look down towards it, you can see there's a couple of large, like divots in that section of the wood right there.
But there's no body or no. I'll go outside again, and I didn't find here. I mean, there's a trail of blood. You can look forward here, maybe. Ira?
I will move then. Does it look like a body was dragged out of here then, perchance?
So the blood itself isn't like spread or ran through. It's a couple of droplets, some thicker than others, that leave from that spot where there's a pretty decent size. It's about a good, 2-foot round little puddle of blood, and then drips leading back towards the doorway. At the doorway, once it hits a couple of ways, like kind of where it breaks out to the steps there, where there's no more overhang. It's like the water may have washed away whatever's there.
Oh man.
I'm going to cast Locate Objects and try to locate her boots, since she made a big stink about her heel being broken. It's a pretty unique object. We've got 1,000-foot range.
All right.
And I'll maintain concentration for 10 minutes on it.
So as you cast that, get a sense of her. Look over at the first cabin, all the way down to the left, coming from not inside of the cabin there, but underneath a little gated-in platform underneath it. About a good 3 feet of space from the ground up to the platform that it sits on, and underneath that it's all fenced in around it, and that's where you're detecting that boot.
I'll point and say, underneath the first cabin, be gentle.
Ira will walk over and take a look under through the fenced off it, seeing if he's able to look through the fenced off area to see if anybody's under there.
Going and peeking down with your dark vision, you get a clear view underneath there, and sitting back in the corner, holding on to her one boot. The others seems to be lost at this point. She's just back there, shaking in the corner. Just she looks up and sees you peeking in. Looks frightened at first, and then crawls over towards you. Get in here! You gotta get in here. He'll see us if you don't. Hurry, hurry, hurry! It's open on that side. Just crawl in. We can just stay here until he goes away. I don't want to come out here. He'll find us if we do.
Who's gonna see if the creature was over at the cabin a ways away?
That can't be. He was just here. Look. And she shows you in her arm. She's got a nasty gash there. It looks like she's been ran through with some kind of a spear or a pike. And she's holding. Jeez. He was just here not long ago. I ran this way and he was like he was waiting for me. Oh, help me. I'll do anything. Just get me out of here.
Am I able to reach through and cast Cure Wounds on Ashley?
So there's just enough space there to kind of reach through. Not all the way up to like past your wrist a little bit, but enough right where you're at to kind of touch her cheek. When you do, you can feel moisture there, whether it's from rain or just the absolute hysteria she currently finds herself in. But cast it, go up a little bit, and it closes in there. Heals over. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Please help. This can't be how it ends. I know I haven't always done right, and I didn't always make the best decisions, but I don't deserve for it to end like this, do I? I don't. And then you hear a doo. 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 Sounds like somebody moving in around the cabin. Doo. Doo.
All right, I actually fall back, and I was gonna stand up, kind of assume a battle ready stance.
As you start to stand up, you can see her kind of crawl back, kind of crab leg back a little bit, and kind of she's looking up towards the cabin. And you hear the footsteps again, then they stop, and she right about then you see from above a spike come down straight through the face. You can see her for a moment, the one eye still moving, rolls over towards you. Thick tear rolls through her mascara and runs down the cheek. And then the blade pulls back up and she drops back into the dirt there. A moment later, as you all are still kind of out in the front door to that cabin bursts open and he steps back out. And that's what we're going to call it for tonight, y'all. That is where
Nice.
Oh man.
we will leave it. 2 down, 8 to go. So we'll see how you guys fare the next time.
Oh man, he's gonna kill us all.
This is like some Friday the 13th kind of stuff.
No, it would be what's Michael Myers movie? Is that Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
It is. I don't know. I never
Michael
watched
Myers
it.
could never.
Well, I mean, it feels very that because of like the cabins.
Well, I wanted to say to save Ashley.
I tried. I
Anyway, you let her die.
You do have Revivify if you want to.
I do actually.
No, do not waste it on it. I mean, that's not the
People are like,
service.
no, look, I want to help, but we need that, all right? That is for us.
Yeah. I mean, priorities. That's it. Okay.
Hey, if Corin's fine, if he goes down, I don't cast Revivify on him. I can cast it on him.
Well, that's all right. You guys still got the cowardly brainiac, the school ma'am, and the drunk, of course. So, you're doing well. Doing well.
Yeah, we got the drunk.
All right.
Nice work.
But
The self-preserving drunk.
all right, but that is going to be it for us, everybody. Thank you so much for coming through. Hope you had fun. That was a good time for me. Hope I didn't scare y'all too much. Don't have nightmares about people chasing you through the forest. You know, you'll be okay.
That's already a daily occurrence.
Just remember, rule 1. You're probably gonna die. So, you know, just go all out. Go all out. Just keep running. There's a movie. I can't remember what it is, but it's a hilarious, like a, you know, horror comedy where there's one dude in there where it does not matter what is happening. This dude bolts every time something happens. He's jumping through windows. Like, as soon as some shit cracks off, he hears a sound like, nope, and just dips out every single time. It's the funniest fucking thing. But that's besides the point. A lot of fun tonight. Can't wait to see if you guys make it out next week. And we will see y'all next time. Everybody have a good night. Shout out to everybody for coming through. And yes, Sarah came in here to put me on blast. It is my birthday on Saturday. So the next time we play,
Damn it, Plum.
I will be a whole other degree of old as shit. As first off, I come and I give you guys classic slasher horror, and this is how I get treated.
Okay, I'll also be a year older come our next session. My birthday also falls this week.
See, there you go. See, and you know what? You guys should be happy that I'm as old as I am. Otherwise, rather than beautiful slasher horror, I'd be treating you guys to, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's type bullshit. So,
oh God.
We'll
you
be
know,
sitting still. We close that door. Close this door.
Just
Close the other door.
flip this switch.
Open that one. Turn that light on.
Exactly. See? So, bam. You're welcome. You're welcome for being... I'm right on the verge of being classic. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm almost there. But a couple more years. I'm going to be 36 on Saturday, which even myself, I cannot believe. Because, I mean, not to be a too much here, y'all. But, I mean, 36? What? There's worse 36s to be. I'm just saying, you know. Not to toot my own horn. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming through. Don't forget, you can go in... But you're like 28. See? I can still pull off a late 20s. Anyways, don't boost my ego any more than it already is. All right, I don't need it. I am a monster already. So don't forget, anybody out there, join the Discord. I'm gonna start posting more stuff in there. I want to start like sharing our maps and other different stuff. And I think when all is said and done, I'm gonna start slicing up some of these different adventures we've done and start posting them as, like, you know, little one shots if anybody wants to run them at different levels and stuff. So I'll start sharing some of that stuff out too. And don't forget, in there's also the journal section where you can see kind of a narrative recap of everything. I'm way behind on it, I know, but there is still a lot there. And that's it for tonight. So everybody have a good one. We will catch you next time, and peace out. Bye, everybody.
Peace.